In this video, I will be talking about this crucial Bitcoin breakout we're currently experiencing here on the market. Together with that, I will be talking exactly about my price targets, the levels where I personally think Bitcoin will find a ton of resistance at, and much more will be getting discussed in today's video. On top of that, I will be talking about the liquidation prices getting brought down by Celsius, and I will be talking about the 3 most important dates you have to be knowing about for July. So make sure, guys, to smash up that like button. Yesterday, we almost reached the 600 likes once again. So can we smash it up today to 600 likes on today's video? Let's smash it up, and let me jump right away in towards the content, and let me discuss the imminent short term for Bitcoin by going over the 4-hourly time frame descending broadening wedge breakout. So we talked about this pattern for quite a while on the channel right now. We were looking at the descending broadening wedge. This is a typical more kind of a bullish bias pattern. We broke out of the resistance. We retested the resistance exactly right here, and that was the zone, of course, for a potential entry, and that was also right away the reaction we had towards the upside of an approximately 7.5%. However, yes, naturally speaking, the price target of a descending broadening wedge is going to be laying on the top side of the wedge. What is in this case the 21.7k. I will be right now tell you guys, be very careful, because on the 1-hour time frame you can clearly see this previous high in the market. We have not broke above it yet here, like you can see. And as long as we're not breaking above the previous highs in the market, we're officially not in an uptrend yet here, and we're officially going to be looking probably for more lower lows in the market. So I will be right now remain very cautious. I will be remaining bearish as long as Bitcoin not breaks above the 20.4k. But as soon as we do break above this level and confirm in higher 1-hourly candle close, we're probably going to look for higher targets on the market. So please, take it very slow right now. Let the market do its thing. Let the market decide where it wants to be heading towards, and then we're going to be once again opening a trade on top of it. So the 4-hourly time frame, yes, I've been bullish on the lower region. I've been expecting the market is going to go for that imminent short-term bounce. But is this right now the bounce we've been waiting for, or is this another dead cat bounce, right? And on the 4-hour, yes, we are forming a higher high here on the 4-hour, but this could still come down a little bit here before once again potentially coming up. So if there are going to be any new trades, I will be letting you know, guys, later today, because as soon as I do see a clear breakout of the trend, or if I see a very clear retest of an important level to look at, I will be definitely open some new massive trades on this market, and that is still the thing I'm currently waiting for. So also furthermore, looking in this market, you can clearly see on the 4-hour time frame, Bitcoin has been just trading in this symmetrical triangle, right? So we're in this larger time frame consolidation phase, and just like we predicted perfectly, the lower side of support once again bounced away. We bounced from this lower side of support. Was this unexpected? No, it wasn't. And right now, I will be still remain cautious. Why? Is because, like you can see over here, the 20.4k, this region, previous support right here, resistance. What is it going to be doing this time? Another time of rejection could be very likely to be happening right now in this market. So I will be very cautious, and of course, if we come up again, I will be definitely monitor this level of resistance right here. As soon as we do break this level of resistance, I personally think, okay, then we could say we're going to go in a longer time frame, in a longer period of bullish markets. But as long as we're not breaking above it, I'm not going to be looking at it. However, I will be remain cautious in this symmetrical triangle. Bitcoin is just about to be going for a massive breakout anytime soon here. We don't know exactly when it is going to be happening, but as soon as we do see a breakout either up or down, I'm going to be opening massive trades on it. So yeah, make sure to subscribe to the channel right now. Enable the post notifications, because then you're going to stay notified about my next trade I'm going to take on this channel. And if you are interested in trading, check out Bybit here in the link in the description. Is this exchange you're currently looking at? This is a very good exchange where you can be trading the markets on up towards 100x leverage with all kinds of altcoins as well. So check it out in the link description to claim a $4,800 deposit bonus and 0% maker fee for the coming 30 days. More importantly, really looking at the 12-hour time frame, what are we seeing here on this market playing out? It looks to be that Bitcoin is forming somewhat of a double bottom right here, right? So we're forming a higher low on the 12-hour time frame, bouncing from it. Looks to be, of course, a W/double bottom currently in the getting formed, and this is actually a very bullish thing to see here. If you're just forming a double bottom right here in the market, it could be the signal we've been waiting for that massive market reversal. However, on the daily time frame, I'm still want to be pointing out we're forming similar patterns like we did last time around here, similar consolidation. Maybe it's going to take another while here, consolidating just back towards the upside, back to 22.4k, then come down again, consolidation, sideways action, before once again creating a massive move across this market. So we are right now still in the middle of a consolidation phase, and more importantly, I think it's pretty interesting to see that every single time the previous consolidation phase as well, RSI was climbing while we were going sideways, while we're seeing right now, RSI is climbing while we're going sideways, and still, I want to be pointing out, we have not confirmed that bullish divergence, so I need to see a lower low on the daily getting formed to see a bullish divergence getting confirmed. However, we still have not seen that, so I'm still waiting for potential bullish divergence to get created. However, we are not having it right now, and we are actually right now once again creating another hidden bearish divergence. So if I remove all the drawings, you can clearly see right now on this market it is looking very dangerous. I am very cautious right now in the market. Look at this, we're forming a higher high on the daily time frame, RSI, lower high on the daily charts. So once again, we're forming a hidden bearish divergence. Could this once again have a more negative play out in the markets? Yes, it definitely could have. So I will be still remain very cautious with all these levels right now. I don't think it's the time to jump on all kinds of long positions, and if we do break this clear trend right here, then we could be looking for some potential trades here on the market. But right now, keep it slow, keep it calm, let the market do its thing. So more importantly, also looking at the weekly time frame, you can clearly see, okay, this market is forming a beautiful uptrend actually. Like you can see one touch over here, second touch over here, and this is the third touch. So still holding on towards a very important upper sloping support line. Like you can see, we're just holding on perfectly so far, and I actually would like to see this level getting holding up, right? So it's going to be interesting to see how it's going to be playing out. So far, we're still holding on towards this level. We're going to just keep on monitoring it, and of course, if we are going to close somewhere this week around the 18.5k, we're going to close below it. But as long as we're not going to close below the 18.5k, we're still going to hold on towards this long-term trend. So let me right now talk about the most important part of the video. And that is, of course, first of all, Celsius bringing down their liquidation price below $5,000. So yesterday, Celsius paid more than $114 million in debt off, and that brought up their collateral massively towards 92% here. But more importantly, their liquidation price is currently below $5,000, what means that they're not going to get liquidated, and they yet survive another day probably. So Celsius bringing down massively their liquidation price. Very good, because they're deleveraging, and what we do need in this market right now is a massive deleveraging to potentially continue the bull trend once again in towards next year, the year after. We need a massive deleveraging in the market, so they're doing that. So this is of course a very good development what we're currently seeing. Also, what I want to be pointing out is the most important dates for the coming month of July. First of all, July 13, inflation marker, CPI reports. So on July 13, we're going to get the CPI reports, and that is going to generate, of course, a massive volatility, because if the CPI reports are going to be colder than the month before, we're going to get a pump. If they're going to be hotter than the month before, we're going to get a massive drop. So July 13, going to be very important and a very volatile day. Then July 26 and 27, we're going to have the Federal Reserve, hiking the interest rates once again, and really the CPI reports are going to tell us either if they're going to be very hawkish or if they're going to be a little bit less hawkish. So that is why the July 13th is also so important. But yeah, another day to write down, July 26 and 27, and of course July 28, and then they are going to going to be talking about, are we officially in a recession, and they're going to be basically and analyze the GDP for the second quarter of 2022. And of course, a negative GDP growth already happened in Q1 2022, and of course, we're even expecting a more negative GDP growth in 2022 Q2. So yeah, that could be definitely suggest we're officially in a recession. And here we can also see the expectations for the coming meetings, the hikes. Probably July is going to be another 75 basis points. And that's going to be meaning probably the markets are going to tank even harder. So be very careful with long positions in the market right now. There is still more downside definitely possible in this market right now, and it could be definitely become much more worse. So I will remain very cautious with what I'm currently seeing, what I'm currently going to be doing. Anyways, guys, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to smash up the like button, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Peace out, goodbye.